Hello everyone, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Starting it up on the main storyline, we are getting pretty close to the end of... Where are we now? Sussex? No, Lincolnshire? Yes, Lincolnshire. We're getting pretty close to the end of this pledge, just because it says here, Eivor sets out to confront him with the help of some friends, and he's held up in a fortress. And usually the fortress takedowns are what you do towards the end of it, so we'll talk to the new Elderman here, Hunwald, and we'll see if...
And in broad daylight.
We'll see if he's going to lead us into battle.
That man must be ravenous.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Eivor rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
Eivor was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Eivor is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Eivor were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey.
Oh, over there, in the
It's for
background.
their memory we fight today.
Oh, well, that looks like a big fortress.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Here we go again. Preparation phase.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Come on!
I think it actually always goes a little bit quicker when you help with the battering ram, or like the main destructive vehicle, in taking down these forts. I think it just goes a little bit quicker.
Shields up! Look out! Take cover! Look out! Oil! Incoming! Splintering! We're almost there!
Incoming oil!
Oh wow, that did it.
Fight, men! Fight until your livers hang from your mouths!
Destroy the blockade. Oh, so we're probably going to grab this thing. Wait, how do we destroy the blockade?
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I could try hitting it with a spring.
An explosion. I mean, for me that was an explosion. Apparently it wasn't good enough though. Maybe there's something on the other side that will allow me to blow it up. Oh, here we go. I probably got to blow it up from this side. There we go. That did the trick. So, we've got to go up around the corner over this way. Does it say shoot links to lower the drawbridge? Oh, okay.
I got him!
We've done this a few times. We're gonna have to do it from up top though, I think. So we can't quite get access to it from over here. From down there, I mean.
Not much longer,
Challenge.
Oh, that was sick. How did they even get to do that? There we go. Alright, let's shoot down this drawbridge. Perfect.
Hereford has gone mad. You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Alright, let's go find this order member. Hopefully this is like a main one as well. So we can tick another big one off the list. That'd be good.
Need to get on the other side.
Oh, we have to go out a different way. Okay. Oh, maybe through this window here, actually.
So respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost. Continue the work of God, my boy. Kill this pagan!
That works.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Hereford. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Solum modo in paradisum. Pax aeterna est.
Assault complete. Anacastre. Speak to Hunwald. Okay. Oh, he's outside. Okay, let's just go outside then and have a chat. Well, that was actually a pretty quick assault. I guess when you do it that many times, they sort of become pretty obvious after a while.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
You fought well, ferocious swan. Notched a few scars on your baby fat today.
Yes, but they will heal. And stronger than before.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Okay, so that's the end of the pledge. Lincolnshire are completed. A lay of Hunwald. Oh, did we not get enough experience there to get the level up? Apparently not. Okay. So we'll go back to our base now and see if we can make another pledge. We haven't upgraded anything in our settlement for a while, but then again, I haven't really been doing many raids or anything on the side. I've been mainly just going straight to the main quest line because I don't know. I feel like this game is so long. Eventually, you got to just work your way through it, right? You can do so much side quests and everything, and before you know it, you've spent 20 hours and the main quest is still sitting where it was before you started.
About my next targets.
Oh, talk to Hytham about the next targets. Actually, yeah, before we go into the Hidden Ones Bureau, let's look how that changed our order. So that was this guy, hey. So that was one more clue towards the Lear. This guy defeated, so 3 down. So this was the first one, Yorm. Then we just defeated Folke. It's interesting because there's no clues for Folke. I think that's just because she's part of the main quest line. So you don't really need clues if you're going to have to encounter her anyway. But yeah, 3 out of 6 for the Lear. But the fact that they said I have to go to the Hidden One Bureau now makes me think that I have enough medallions to hand in after killing that guy. So I guess we'll have a look.
I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
Yeah, here we go.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
Another one. You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Keep this up and the land will be free of these monsters.
Okay, so now we need 11.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Okay, so that would be the second upgrade for both our poison abilities, which I pretty much haven't used once, I don't think. I'm not doing some sort of poison build, so this hasn't really been too important for us. But I think, where is it here? The flame. So when we hand in 11, that's probably going to be the upgrade on the flame strike and the ranged fire strike, probably. If I had to guess. All right, let's go talk to Randvi now and see if we can start up the next pledge.
Rubbish, I intended to use it. Please?
Oh, there's something going on
What
here.
is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you sit in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases, and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return?
Exactly, yes.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak. After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl, if I may. I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
I mean, personally, I think it's actually super unfair. But I feel like if I go up against Sigurd now, he's just going to flip out even more. And I don't really want to get on Sigurd's bad side right now, so unfortunately, you probably just have to say support it.
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Quest completed. Okay, that was a quick one. Blame and sail. Got just 2 points though, so I'll take it. So what were we working on before? Up here. We're going to grab this. And then straight into range. There we go. And we can grab stealth after that.
Greetings. I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
Oh wait, was that 200 raw materials? Wow, that's pretty good reward actually, considering we haven't upgraded anything in a while. Let's double check how many raw materials we have now altogether. 340. Wow, we could definitely do some upgrades now. Like 3 or 4 at least. We might have to look into that after we start the new pledge.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So, what do we got here? We got this one. 220, 250, or 190. Okay, so I guess we'll just start with the 191 first, and I guess we'll go through these as the level requirements get up higher. Hey, makes the most sense. 190.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That would make my work easier.
What say you then?
I will go now. Do you know where I might find Hjor and Lufina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Alright, thanks for the tip. So we'll go to Jorvik and have a look around the docks. And hopefully we'll find some answers there. But before we leave, let's see if we can make some upgrades in this place here. So what do we want? We get our bird out and we take a look around.
About this.
So what's this one? We could do that. You know what? It doesn't really matter what we do now. We'll go over here and do this one first. Then after we finish doing some upgrades, we might ring that feast buff bell. Because we haven't done that in a while. And at this point our buff is long gone. Since the last time we used it. So here we go.
Your baker is done, Tubin. And our feasting table will be warmer for it.
Eivor, that is kind of you. I hope one day I can repay you.
You are among friends here. There's no need.
No need, but a desire. An earnest one. I remember the good things people do for me. To warm my heart in times when kindnesses are few and far between. There was one more thing, though, if you had a moment. A grain merchant has set up downriver. I want to bring a half-dozen bags home, but I would need an extra pair of hands.
We're not going to do that.
I cannot help now. Maybe later.
No rush. Just let me know.
These little extra quests on the side, they're probably good to get a little bit of experience, but for us right now, I don't think they're that important. Don't really feel like doing that.
Guide me.
There's a lot of stuff over here, though. Grab this. Grab this one, and then we'll work our way over there. So we'll just keep doing some upgrades until we run out of resources here. Because every single tiny little upgrade only moves the bar like such a smidgen. So we're going to have to do a lot of upgrades before we get to the final level of the settlement. Honestly, we probably just have to do all the upgrades that remain. That would make the most sense. There we go, Travis' house. We'll do the one over here as well.
Eivor, it's Swanborough.
Oh, this is her. This was Hunwald's missus. Okay, so we could upgrade her stuff as well. She only requires 30. Oh, that actually added assassination damage to the feast buff. That's cool. Okay, and there was another one over here, like some sort of cattle farm. Range damage. Oh, that's really nice as well. Quest completed. Build cattle farm building. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that was a quest. They probably unlocked this quest here, actually. But we're not going to do that now. What do we want to do? We want to have a look at what else we could upgrade. Right next to us. Here we go. 85. I think that's the last one we can build right now, because we only, like, that required 85 and we only have 120, I think, left. Or we had 120 left, so I don't think we can build anything else. So we'll take that stuff off our map as well. So we'll bring the face buff now, so we get all those buffs that we just acquired, and then we'll start off the new quest, the new pledge. Oh wow, look, it tells you everything. Range damage, health, armor, triple assassination damage, and melee damage. Wow. Only for 65 silver. So there we go, we have our face buff, I think. There it is, down the bottom left. Nice, okay. So now we will journey over to Jorvik. I think I have a point unlocked over here. Yeah, here we go. So we move down to the south of the city and we can start up that quest. That's interesting. See that over there? You can see how it's sort of glitching. That's because this mystery point is this like very special type of mystery point. And I think I did one of them off camera, but I think what happens is it sort of like has to do with the animus outside of the Assassin's Creed world, and you have to climb up like a stepping stone into the air. I'm not going to do it now, but we might do it maybe in the next episode or something, because they're actually pretty interesting to work your way up the top. So where is the hay bale over here?
Keep your coin pouch.
Oh, here we go. We unlocked the fast travel point.
Eivor and Lufina settled near this harbor. Someone should know where to find them.
Yeah, so they said to ask around the docks. If we do our Odin's sight, we should find someone to speak to. Oh, here we go. Over there.
And what about me? Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
You must be the dockmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, Take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Hjor and Lufina.
You know Hjor and Lufina? What business do you have with them?
Yes, I know them. Now you seem to know them too. Point me in the right direction.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Hjor and Lufina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
They didn't even need
A manor.
put up any dialogue for
Hjor
that one.
and Lufina have done well for themselves.
So, they, what do you say? Surrounded by flowers. Okay. So we gotta look for like a house.
Oh, my eyes.
Surrounded by flowers? I guess. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That looks like something. I think there was a quest marker as well that appeared on that house. Yeah, there we go. 90 meters away.
Here, this is their home. The place has been ransacked. And this body, it's not Hjor or Lufina. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something.
Okay, so another one of these investigations. There's something down there at the back.
There was a struggle here. Looks like it continued outside.
Is there anything else inside before I leave?
Blood, but no body. Which way did they go? Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues.
Ah, there we go. Over here.
Who is that? Come closer, now!
It's me, Lufina. It's Eivor.
Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them?
Breathe, Lufina. You're rattled. You know me. I am a friend.
Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help. On my honor.
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks.
Who were they? Why were they after you?
They were after this. I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it.
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
You know him?
I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where's Hjor?
At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet. This way.
Okay, so we gotta do this stealthily, I guess. True, because this is still a distrust
They are
area,
still
hey.
looking for me.
Jorvik.
We can slip past them.
Oh, this would be cool. We might need to blend in with like some people or sit on a bench or something.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Oh wow, that guy came straight at me. Alright, now they're gone. Now I can get up. She's already long gone, mate. If I start running around though, it's going to be too obvious.
Hey! Who are you? Have you seen a Bajarmian woman? Answer well if you know what's good for you.
I haven't seen her, I swear. Did you hear something? Keep an eye out.
Okay, that went pretty well.
Look, over there. Is that her?
Oh man, this is super sketchy.
More of them. Just
She just walked straight past him.
Hold there, stranger.
Ah, damn it. Okay, that didn't work, did it? I guess we have to meet up with her then in a second. Oh no, she's just fighting. Alright, let's go fight too then. Oh wow, that was brutal.
I'll split you from the side. Odin owns you. To battle. Watch my back.
But this guy's so strong.
Done for now. Won't take long.
I'm trying to perform a stun attack, but I haven't been blocking in so long. I'm sort of lost my timing on it. There we go.
I do not see any others. Let's keep moving.
This way.
Yeah, okay. That didn't 100% go to according to plan.
I
but
think it
that's
is
all right.
safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed.
Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion.
We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will.
The ones who attacked you.
Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them.
Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here.
But they are coded. They could belong to anyone.
The sludge in the streets often drips from the gutters of the halls. When in doubt, look to those in power.
You mean the council?
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It's good to find you well, Jor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. 3 figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power.
However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Jor.
What?
These people sent the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads.
Listen to him, Jor. He has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Richier's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the 3 of us. But you should introduce me to the king, I will need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Faravid, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough! The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Sure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
King Risia, I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Well, Eivor of the Raven clan, as you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Hjor, perhaps for lack of better judgment, deems it necessary that you interrupt. Why?
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Lufina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faravid, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want. Not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I will rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Hjor, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said, we don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come, I will take you back to Lufina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Risia will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. The circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
Alright, so where is she? Oh, here.
You will forgive me for stepping away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Yours changed. Softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. And you as well. You have made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels. Ecclesiastes. The Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Audun is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where's the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Audun keeps a close eye on the place.
I will try my luck there. I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The dockmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes, as if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Rishier demanded it. The dockmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I will have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
I'll get started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I will return when I find something.
Okay, so that concludes the quest. Okay, so those two things that we found out, like those two areas that we should start on. Yeah, there we go, multiple quests accepted. So we probably got 2 quests, and each quest is referring to one of the things we asked about. Yep, pricking the needle and burning the firebrand. Okay, so that concludes this episode. We're going to start this stuff up in the next one. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. If you like the video, leave it a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.